Yeah, Chelsea, if you didn't know it before this broadcast, you'll know it after. The high school football season is in full effect as day 2 of the Rocky Mountain Rumble took place today in Holt Arena. First up, in the first game of the day, we have the Stansbury Stallions taking on the Minico Spartans. To the third quarter, Stallions lead 26-12 at this point, and Mitchell McKintry knows he's in trouble. He tries to pass it off. The ball is fumbled. It's up for grabs. Minico almost recovers it, but then Casey Roberts scoops it up and takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown. Extra point would make it 33-12 Stallions. Later in the third, less than 6 minutes, Stansbury with the ball, and McKintry is immediately met by Tim Miller. A few plays later, the Spartans would find themselves on the 1-yard line, and they'll get a touchdown on the quarterback keep, and the extra kick would make it 40-12 Spartans. To the fourth quarter now, same score, and it's McKintry again with the quarterback keep. He would find the end zone. He appears to be a little banged up after the play, but he'd walk it off. Stansbury would go on to win 54-20. Let's go over to Skyview, taking on Box Elder in the second game of the day. To the action, about 7 minutes left in the first quarter, and it's all about the defense. Wyatt Storer is looking for someone. He can't find anyone, and Ethan Butler gets him for the QB sack against the Hawks. Later in the first, B's on the offense, and Tyler Crow is coming in hot for the sack. Still no score. And then less than a minute to go in the first, it's Storer moving to his left. He finds Austin Lister, who finds the end zone for the first score of the game. Extra point would be no good, so it's 6-0 Skyview with the lead. To the second quarter, same score. Box Elder on the offense, and Tracer Wilson hooks up with Zach Gunn, and he finds the end zone. The extra point is good, so Box Elder leads 7-6. Later in the second quarter, Wilson gets the snap, rolls to his right, and launches this one into the end zone. Kyler Anderson is able to come down with it. Extra kick is good, and Box Elder now leads 14-6. Skyview wouldn't go away quietly, though. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half, and Storer rolls to his right and finds Kyle Pierce in the end zone for the touchdown. They would go for the 2-point conversion, and it's pretty much deja vu all over again. Skyview will go on to win the game 21-14. Let's move to our third game of the day in the Dome. Rigby taking on Syracuse, a team out of Utah. Check it out, first quarter, and it's Bradley Hahn with the sack for the Trojans. Later, about 5:30 left in the first, the Titans would strike first. Alex Forkush takes the handoff and absolutely plows over a Rigby defender and breaks free into the end zone for the first score of the game. Extra point would make it 7-0 Syracuse. To the second quarter, same score, and Nate France is all over the quarterback. He's able to get to him and bring him down for the sack, making it 4th and 14, causing Syracuse to punt. Later, less than a minute to go in the first half, and Ty Metcalf drops back. He rolls to his left. It looks like he might have to tuck and run, but then he finds Carson Cole wide open in the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point makes it 14-0. Third quarter, Rigby trying to get something going on the offense, and Bradley Hahn will take the direct snap, and he finds his way into the end zone. Extra kick makes it 14-7. Syracuse would go on to win this one 21-7. Over to the hostess with the mostest, Highland, the host of the tournament, taking on Lewiston early in the first. And remember the name, folks. It's Tommy Togiai getting after the quarterback. He tries once, then he tries twice, but third time is a charm, and he earns himself a sack. Later in the first, Rams are on the offense. It's Peyton McCarthy with the play action. Then he launches the ball to Landon Huff, who makes the over-the-shoulder catch for the touchdown. Rams would miss the extra point, so it's 6-0. Lewiston's quarterback, Colton Richardson, well, he also has an arm as he drops back and finds Troy Alders for the big gain, and then later Richardson throws one into the corner of the end zone, and Braden Wilson is looking like a former Idaho State wide receiver. Madison Mangum with a one-handed grab. Unreal. Extra point also no good, so it was tied at 6. Lewiston would go on to win this one 45-38. Highland's first season opening loss since 2010. Be sure to